to Racine Kenosha Community Action Agency and Kenosha County WIC Program's Teaching Kitchen. My name is Andrea and I'm a nutritionist with the WIC program here today to share with you a super easy and delicious way to showcase a couple of my favorite springtime foods. I'm also going to tell you about the Farmers Market Nutrition Program, which is a great way that you too can get your hands on these beauties and enjoy their deliciousness. Each year starting in June, qualified WIC participants can receive additional dollars to redeem fresh fruits, veggies, and herbs. They are in the form of paper vouchers. You receive a booklet of 5 vouchers. Each voucher is worth $6 for a total of $30. It's a one-time issue per family per summer to be used between June 1st and October 31st. Use with participating farmers at markets or road stands. You will know the farmers are participating when they have this vendor tag on display, also shown in the brochure. They are not for use in the grocery stores and no change is given. Farmers typically love to tell you about their product, so ask questions if an item is unfamiliar to you. Okay, let's now turn to this yummy dish that combines fresh asparagus, fresh basil, and fresh strawberries with balsamic glaze. These crops are also often grown together in a practice called companionship gardening, which is used for a number of reasons like reducing pests, making efficient use of space, and increasing output. Do not wash your fruits and vegetables, your fresh produce, until you are ready to use them. So just give a quick wash right here. Some basil leaves. What this does is prolong the storage, shelf storage. I have my oven preheating to 400 degrees. I'm going to roast the asparagus. You can also grill it on a charcoal grill or gas grill. You could probably even do it on the stovetop, in a skillet, pan roast, or in something like an air fryer. Okay, now what I do to know where my asparagus, I find the natural break, which if you take one piece, I've taken off the bottom rubber band, kept the top, and then I'm just going to find the natural break that tells me that this is pretty nice and tender. Some people like to use a peeler to peel the end of the broccoli. It shouldn't be necessary if your broccoli is not too old and woody. Asparagus. If your asparagus is not too old and woody. So I have my piece about this long, then I'm just going to cut the rest of them about that same length. Now I can take off this rubber band. Put them on a sheet pan. With just a tablespoon of oil. Stir to coat. Lay them out. Try to make it so they're not touching one another. And that's good for that. Those will go in the oven as soon as that is preheated. Meanwhile, I will clean some strawberries. Now I'm going to use a paring knife, but if you have youngish children that want to help, probably the age of, say, 8 to 10 years old, I would do it with a spoon, just a regular tablespoon or teaspoon that you eat with. We're just taking out the green part, the hull here. Okay, our oven is preheated to 400 degrees. So I'm going to take the asparagus, slide it inside, and set the timer for 10 minutes. And we'll check in after that's done. While our asparagus is roasting, I'm reducing some balsamic vinegar to make a glaze. There's nothing added, it's just about 1/4 cup of balsamic vinegar. Just going to bring it to a boil in a small sauce pot and just let that boil a little bit until I get a nice glaze. You can see the vinegar is boiling. So I've boiled this for about 5 minutes till it gets a little thicker kind of a glaze. You can boil it a little bit longer, but if you boil it too much, it just gets clumpy and hard on you. Meanwhile, I'm just arranging my plate with some strawberries. Waiting for our oven to go off, and there it goes. Our asparagus is just about done, and so the last thing I'm going to do is, before I plate, is do a chiffonade of some of this lovely fresh basil here. Now, you don't want to cut basil until just before you are ready you're ready to use it, because it will turn black on you. So what I'm going to do here is just gather my leaves and kind of roll them up to make a chiffonade. I have my fingers tucked under so I don't cut myself, and I'm just moving my knife right along my fingers. And making thin little strips, shreds. Like so. So I've got my prepared plate of strawberries. Just going to place on some asparagus. Lovely roasted to perfection. Spoon over some of our lovely glaze. Top with a chiffonade of fresh basil, and there you have it. Asparagus with strawberries and balsamic. And then just shoot with some freshly cracked black pepper, and you have a very simple dish. And Miss Manners says that asparagus is the one vegetable you correctly eat with your fingers. Delicious. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoy your shopping experience at the market and get to try some new things. You can take this simple idea and substitute different veggies, broccoli, spinach, green beans. You can also substitute different berries and even herbs. Experiment and have fun with what's in season. Please complete the form located on this website to earn your credit for 3 months of WIC benefits